Targum Obadiah, Obadiah 1, the second part. In this video, I'd like to continue to talk about why it's actually a literal translation to have Elohim, where the original Hebrew text had Yod He Vav He. You'll notice the vowels in Yod He Vav He. It's a Shavah and then a Hirik. Now let's look in the Simplified Guide to BHS. When Yod He Vav He is spelled with Shavah and Hirik, the perpetual Koreh, the pronunciation you always use for that word, is Elohim. Now someone might say, is this an invention of the Masoretes? Or are there these circumstances where the Adonai word precedes Yod He Vav He, and thus you're actually supposed to say Elohim when you get to the divine name? Well, there's actually a clue that this was an ancient tradition, not something that the Masoretes came up with vowel pointing. And what I'm referring to here is Isaiah 50, verse 5. So we notice the first two words are Adonai and then Yod He Vav He. And the Yod He Vav He has the Shavah and then the Hirik. Now, if we go to the Dead Sea Scrolls, I'm talking about the Great Isaiah Scroll, and we look at Isaiah 50, verse 5, which we can do very easily with a search tool on the Israel Museum's website, we can see something very interesting. So let's make this big, and here we have the beginning of Isaiah 50, verse 5, which is Adonai Elohim, which is to say not Yod He Vav He, but Elohim. So when this scroll was written so many centuries before the Masoretes, Elohim got into the text where Yod He Vav He is the Masoretic text. Interesting, right? There's this ancient tradition of pronouncing the divine name as Elohim if it follows the explicit Adonai word. So here we are back in Obadiah 1 where we have a literal Adonai Elohim as the translation for what? Adonai Elohim. So it is actually a literalistic translation to have different words than what we had in the Hebrew. So now let's go and continue reading in Obadiah 1.